Welcome to The Real Hamilton. Today we are going to cover the new movie, Captain America: Brave New World. To give a quick summary of the movie, Sam finds himself in the middle of an international incident after meeting with President Thaddeus Ross. He must soon discover that the reason behind a nefarious global plot before the true mastermind has the entire world seeing red. The acting in the movie does its job. Most of the people we see act in this movie has a good history of being decent actors. I don't feel like none of the characters was overacting. Majority of them brought the characters to life. I'm going to give the acting a good solid 7 out of 10. Moving on to casting. I do feel like the casting is on point, being that most of them have already been playing this role already. We have Anthony Mackie, who is the new Captain America, who previously played Falcon in the past movies, going into the TV show Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He takes up the mantle of being Captain America, which I know a lot of people didn't like. Most people felt like that it should have been Bucky Barnes, but it's cool. Anthony Mackie does a great job regardless. Thaddeus Ross is now played by Harrison Ford. The last actor to portray the role was William Hurt, who unfortunately passed away. Harrison Ford has a long list of movies he has played in and is most known for being Han Solo in Indiana Jones. Him being Red Hawk / President Ross was a good casting overall. I'm going to keep the limit to these two characters because they were the most important. I give the casting a good 9 out of 10. Moving on to visuals and action sequences. I would keep this one short and sweet. The visuals are so to be made in today's technology. They're okay. I mean, it's not noticeable, but it does the job. The action also did a pretty good job, just like any other Captain America movie. This one has some pretty good action in it, and so because of that, I will give this a 8 out of 10. Moving on to the characters. Each character in this movie has a different personality along with a little humor sometimes. I mean, the new Captain America is black for one, which is not a big deal at all. In this movie, he does get the respect he deserves. There's a bunch of soldiers saying, "Thank you, Cap." They're giving him free drinks and everything. We also see Red Hulk in the MCU for the first time, but it's pretty short and it's towards the end of the movie. It was nice seeing him on the big screen for the first time. The new Falcon is pretty funny, but he has a long way to go. It's nice seeing him being trained by the new Cap, just like in the past movies when Steve Rogers was training Sam. Another character I really didn't like that much was Sabra. She basically played another Black Widow. I get her point in the movie, but to be honest, we really didn't need it. Moving on from that, I give the characters a good 8 out of 10. Moving on to the villain. The villain was most definitely mediocre. The only thing I liked about him is that it had direct ties with the Incredible Hulk movie. His powers are okay, but I get the direction they were trying to go in. His motive was stupid and he just wanted revenge on something that happened to him over 15 years ago. Blah, that shit sucked. To me, the villain gets a good 6 out of 10 from me. Moving on to the pacing and length. The pacing was pretty okay for the most part. Nothing really dragged out too much and the plot flowed pretty good. The movie was just short of 2 hours, but it had enough action and humor and plot to last that long. This is going to get a good 9 out of 10 from me. In conclusion, this is not a bad movie at all. I've seen the other reviews on it about how it sucks and doesn't do the other movies justice. Just going with a clear mind, watching your average Marvel movie post Endgame. I mean, it gets the job done and it is worth a watch. I like how they soft introduce new things and new characters in the movie for future references. This movie does value legacy and is basically a political thriller. Overall, I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. Let me know what you think below down in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching my first movie review on The Real Hamilton.